Hello and welcome, disruptors. Welcome to another episode of Mindset Mastery Moments with Dr. Alisa Whyte, your number one mindset disruptor. Because guess what? Your mindset is the key to your success in your life, in your career, in your business, and in everything you do and everything that you're going to level up in and achieve. Hey, this is all about an audio-only moment to help you enhance your daily routines by providing new perspectives, encouraging your personal and professional growth, and pushing you beyond your comfort zone for optimum success. So let's dive right in today's episode. Hello, magnificent listeners. This is Dr. Alisa Whyte, your guide on Mindset Mastery Moments. We are now officially one of the top 100 podcasts in the USA. And boy, am I feeling so honored and absolutely grateful to you. Listen, today's episode is our 9th episode, and it's extra special, the number 9, right? 9 months to give birth. Well, my goodness, 9th episode, and we've made it already to the top 100 in self-development and education. But today we're going to explore the keys to cultivating an entrepreneurial mindset. You see, it is my entrepreneurial journey that has brought me to this microphone to share with you what I'm most passionate about, what I found to be the most revolutionary portion of my journey as an entrepreneur. And I would say ultimately it's a growth mindset. But you see, over my years from childhood to now, I have worked on building an entrepreneurial mindset, even when I didn't know it. Today, we're going to be talking about the keys to cultivating an entrepreneurial mindset. I will share with you stories from my own journey, and we'll get some insights from incredible visionaries like Thomas Edison, and we'll share collaborative ideas from the spirit of Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. So grab your favorite beverage, find a comfortable space, and let's embark on a journey of self-discovery and entrepreneurial empowerment together. But wait, there's one thing. Let's address the elephant in the room. I did say I was pregnant, didn't I? Yeah, I'm pregnant. And because I didn't know how to tell you guys this, I'm going to have the baby. 9th episode, 9 months, entrepreneurship, giving birth. Yeah. We'll be right back after I play the segment where I did share about my pregnancy. We'll be right back.
The world is full of dreamers, leaders, and change makers. You've asked, and you've waited. The time has come for a movement like no other. Mindset Mastery 360 is not just a movement, it's a revolution. From the heart of empowerment comes a global phenomenon, and everyone is invited to be a part of it. Hello, global leaders, influencers, and those hungry for change. Her Excellency Dr. Alisa Whyte and her team at Fulfillment Empowerment Network Global are excited to share something truly extraordinary with you. People are coming from every corner of the globe, eager to join a movement that transcends boundaries and empowers lives. We've seen incredible transformations, received accolades, and impacted lives in ways we could only dream of. But we're just getting started. Mark your calendars, because on January 6th, 2024, the world will witness something monumental. The Mindset Mastery 360 movement is about to reach new heights. The anticipation is building, and we want you to be a part of it. This is not just an invitation, it's a calling for those who want to disrupt the status quo to lead with purpose, resilience, and fulfillment. You asked for more, and we listened. Mindset Mastery 360 offers 3 levels of participation: silver, gold, and platinum, each unlocking a new realm of opportunities. Gain exclusive access to Her Excellency Dr. Alisa Whyte and her global leadership team. This is your chance to collaborate with visionaries, learn from the best, and amplify your impact on a global scale. We're not just a movement, we're a community committed to personal and professional growth. Together, we'll shape a world where possibilities are limitless, one mindset at a time. Join us on January 6th, 2024, as we embark on a journey that transcends borders. Let's redefine empowerment, rewrite our stories, and lead with purpose. I invite you to be a part of Mindset Mastery 360. The movement you've been waiting for is here, and it's time to lead the way towards a future of boundless possibilities. See you on January 6th. Become a mindset ambassador and help to create the change you want to see in your community and your world. Visit mindsetmastery360.org to learn more. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter for updates. Let the countdown to January 6th begin.
Okay, cat's out the bag. The baby is coming. The baby's being born this week. And you heard it. Yes, Mindset Mastery 360, a global movement for you, my disruptive friends and leaders, entrepreneurs, followers, connectors, do-gooders, humanitarians, philanthropists, you name it, mom, dad, sister, brother, friend, everybody come out. We're having the baby. The baby's being born this week. Mindset Mastery 360. I am so excited for the launch of what I have been carrying in my spirit, in my loins, in my brain, in my mind, on my notepad, on my keyboard for over 9 years, just like this podcast. Yes, when this podcast was born, the movement was born. Actually, no, when it was conceived, the movement was conceived, and we are realizing that vision this week. We're getting started. It's going to be a journey to 1 million mindset shifted and empowered with resilience, moving into global leadership. We're going to take over disruptors. We're taking over. So, you know what? Thank you so much for being a part. Check the link in the description of this episode for the website for Mindset Mastery 360.org. And join us from wherever in the globe you're listening. Listen, my team has told me about the numbers of downloads, over 4,000 downloads coming through in different spaces. We just are honored to see that. So let's dive into the keys to cultivating an entrepreneurial mindset. Yes. Number 1, use the power of positive perspective. You see, perspective is everything when it comes to being an entrepreneur. As an entrepreneur, the power of perspective is everything. You know, they tell us all the time, if you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. It cannot be understated at all here when it comes to cultivating an entrepreneurial mindset. Picture facing a setback in your business launch, which many of us have suffered. I have suffered numerous setbacks to launching this podcast. And let me tell you, to get going with Mindset Mastery 360, the movement, it has been the thing of the things. And we are working hard at it to make sure, knowing that we do have time to really build it out, but we want to get going. We must keep a positive outlook because that encourages us to see it as a chance to learn, to adapt, and to come back even stronger. In my own life, I have overcome so many challenges, and it has been a testament to the transformative power and the impact of just maintaining a positive mindset. Today, we're going to delve into exploring this perspective and how we can turn obstacles into opportunities for growth. We literally can. You see, we can do that by just switching how we look at it. I remember one time when I was working on launching a coaching program for entrepreneurs. And my goal was only female entrepreneurs at the time because I had partnered with the Arizona State University to deliver a certain program in a certain format and bring it in collaboration with my own content. And I remember how nerve-wracking that was. And I had the obstacle of delaying it because I did not feel like I had the right content aligned. At the time, my schedule was very hectic, and I did advertise a certain date. And then I had to cancel that date and reschedule it for a month later. What did I learn? Because just about a few days before the new date, I was still making preparations. I learned that giving myself another month really didn't make it any more perfect than it already was. I was just putting it off because I was literally afraid to do this particular program. And so I learned something about myself. I learned that while I was a self-proclaimed perfectionist, a lot of imposter syndrome lay quite neatly tucked beneath the art of literally wanting to just have things done in an excellent way. And so I'd find fault in myself. And so the art of switching the setback and really learning from what I was teaching myself really empowered me today throughout my journey, that I'm very quick to catch when the imposter sneaks up and says, "You're not ready. You're not prepared. You don't have this. Look at all what everyone has done in this field, and you can't just come up with that. That's just so mediocre." And so I'm able to hear that voice quickly, maybe not in exact words, and shut it down. Let's talk about number 2, embracing failure as a stepping stone. Failure is not the end. It's a stepping stone to success. Take Thomas Edison, for instance, who failed hundreds of times before really having a light bulb come to life. Each failure brought him closer to success. In my journey, I've triumphed over adversity, emerged stronger after facing numerous challenges. So we want to delve into the role of failure in the entrepreneurial journey and how setbacks can become a stepping stone for greatness. You see, while I waited 9 years to give birth to the podcast and the movement, there is no other time like now. Here's why. Sitting here with you, I am not twiddling my thumbs on what am I going to teach, as far as I don't know what to talk about. I don't know what to share. I don't know what topics. I don't know which guests to get. I'm just now sitting here with the conundrum of which one is it and who are we going to bring on? And yes, we are going to have a very special guest next week. And you got to stay tuned to find out who that person is. But stepping stones to greatness is what I call it. Setbacks are stepping stones. And a year and a half ago, I asked the question, is a setback really a setback if you don't choose to stay back? And I mean that. If you don't choose to stay back, a setback is not a setback. So number 3, goal setting and visualization. One of the tools that I absolutely use to pull me forward in my entrepreneurial journey. I encourage you to set clear goals and to keep a visual of a success is paramount in your entrepreneurial journey. I encourage you to set SMART goals and incorporate in visualization techniques. And we'll have an episode where we talk about visualization with one of my dear friends. You see, in my journey, when I'm able to see, smell, touch, and even hear myself in just traveling along what it is, what goals I've set for myself, like looking at myself and having a visualization of myself 50 pounds smaller where I'm finally meet my goal weight really helps me pull an image, because I'm looking at all the experiences that I'm having, like less achy joints and just skipping and rock climbing here in Arizona. So yes, do the same in your entrepreneurial journey. Use visualization as a technique as you set your goals. It really helps to keep you going forward. So, what is number 4, you ask? Number 4 is be mindful. Use mindfulness and stress management. This journey of being an entrepreneur is not easy. It is one for the very few, because a lot of people's like, oh, I got the entrepreneur. I'm the entrepreneur and I like doing my own thing. And they start and they stop and they start and they stop. One of the things I've learned, as I am always admiring entrepreneurs from near and far, I'm always rooting for entrepreneurs as I continue to keep the visual of myself in perspective of myself at the, not the end, but at the end of each milestone that I have set for myself. I noticed that a lot of entrepreneurs, one of the things we do is we start and we stop and start something new in its place. Very often, I've watched individuals make the error of having these visions and goals for a project or an idea or an implementation in their entrepreneurial journey, and they would try it just for a little while, and then they would just give up because it got too hard and it got too challenging. Or they'll have a team and they'll just completely swap out that team and get a whole new one every 3 months, every 6 months. Listen, man, you're stressing yourself out as we talk about mindfulness and stress management. You can't just switch and swap on your dream. Then you're not clear. Then the goal you set was not yours. It was probably someone else, as we talked about setting goals and visualization in point 3. Be clear. You see, this is why I talk about a purpose-driven mindset altogether. Living your life from a purpose-grounded view, where all your decisions, even those business decisions as an entrepreneur, is set in purpose and in tune. Now, it doesn't mean that those visions and goals are going to be within the box of where you are right now. Most of them as entrepreneurs are so much bigger than our current self. This is why I say use visualization as a tool, because you will hold an image and now you ask yourself, who do I have to become to be the person that achieves that entrepreneurial goal that I've set for myself? That business dream and goal that I've set for myself. So when you're using mindfulness in addition to setting goal and visualization, it contributes significantly to the better decision-making process, and it also eases stress. Techniques like deep breathing or meditation helps entrepreneurs stay present, and it reduces stress and make informed decisions. When we make informed decisions, we make better decisions altogether. We're not just grasping on things and just going with whatever, wherever and wherever the wind blows, right? I want to remind you that a mindfulness exercise or routine can be integrated into your daily, weekly, monthly routine. I would say go for daily. A few minutes of daily tranquility with profound impact on your overall well-being will definitely affect your journey as an entrepreneur. Let's talk about number 5. Building a positive entrepreneurial community. I cannot stress that enough. As I just met a few hours ago with our team that will be birthing with me the baby of Mindset Mastery 360, the global movement. Success in entrepreneurship is rarely a solo journey. Even though you might travel alone often, it is still not a solo journey. I don't care if you call yourself a solopreneur. I don't care if you call yourself a workingpreneur, a mompreneur, or a dadpreneur. You are not alone, and you really shouldn't be. Building a supportive network is very vital to the sustenance of your journey as an entrepreneur. You have to be intentional about surrounding yourself with positive mentors, positive peers, and collaborators that fuels innovative growth and thinking for you as you end up in what I would say create those more reciprocating relationships. I want you to think about the iconic collaboration between Apple's Steve Jobs and Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. These two men built their first computer in a garage. I mean, do I need to paint the picture any clearer for you, friend? Disruptor? Because you all know we're listening, most of us listen on Apple Podcasts from what I'm being told. So the phone that you're listening to, or the MacBook, or the computer or iPad, maybe you're probably listening from your Apple Watch at this time. I have older versions. I don't know what the new ones are really doing. I don't keep up well enough. But these men, it was a collaborative effort that brought and birthed one of the most masterful tools or brands or systems called Apple. This is why I have created Mindset Mastery 360, the global movement, because I believe that as an entrepreneur, I'm not traveling alone, and neither should you. Because when we come together in large numbers, small numbers, any form of positive, reciprocating collaboration will breed successful entrepreneurial endeavors. And you see, some of you might be listening to me and said, well, this episode is not really for me, Dr. Alisa. It's for entrepreneurs. You're wrong. An entrepreneurial mindset for a person who's building a career, those individuals who have an entrepreneurial mindset and stay true to most of what I've just shared with you are some of the most successful people in the work environment. Those are the leaders, the movers, shakers, and disruptors at the top of most of the corporations around the world. Whether it is waste management, whether it's farming, construction, an educational institution, the person who's able to be innovative and disrupt the status quo, who is able to cover multiple job titles in one day and still deliver extremely excellent results that become results that, you know what, hits the bottom line, numbers, whether it be the numbers of productivity, numbers of money, the number of money coming in, and for nonprofits, it's always the number of lives changed. Yes, building a supportive entrepreneurial community is necessary. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. So as we conclude this episode of Mindset Mastery Moments, we have delved into the fundamental principles of cultivating an entrepreneurial mindset, the power of positive perspective, embracing failure, goal setting, mindfulness, and building a supportive community. All these elements are crucial on our journey to success, whether you are calling yourself an entrepreneur or not. Remember, each step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goals. I want to leave us with the thought that success is not final. And my dear friend and disruptor, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts in everything that we do. So I invite you to apply the principles that I've shared with you today to your own entrepreneurial journey. Until next time, Keep mastering your mindset. Keep embracing the moments that challenge you the most. Work on the hard stuff and keep thriving because, my dear, you have got this. I want to remind you that everything begins with a thought. How you think is what you speak. What you speak is what you do. What you do is what you become. And that reflects the results that you get in your life, your career, and your business. Until I see you and I hear you, don't forget to check out mindsetmastery360.org for more information about the movement. Join us over there. We will welcome you with the process of becoming a global mindset ambassador and live passionately on purpose. I'm Dr. Alisa Whyte. Bye now.